First up is creamy pumpkin soup. All you need to do is 1. Roast the pumpkin in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until soft, then scoop out the flesh. 2. In a pot, sauté onion and garlic in olive oil until softened. 3. Add roasted pumpkin, broth, salt, pepper, and nutmeg. Simmer for 15 minutes, then blend until smooth. 5. Stir in the cream and serve with pumpkin seeds and herbs. Next up, baked macaroni and cheese. Follow these easy steps. 1. Preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook macaroni according to package instructions. 2. Melt butter in a saucepan. Whisk in flour to create a roux. Then slowly add milk, stirring constantly until thickened. 3. Stir in cheddar and Parmesan cheeses until melted. 4. Combine the cheese sauce with the cooked macaroni and pour into a baking dish. 5. Top with breadcrumbs and bake for 20 to 25 minutes until golden and bubbly. Next up, herb roasted chicken with vegetables instructions as follows. 1. Preheat oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. Rub the chicken with olive oil, garlic, rosemary, salt, and pepper. 3. Stuff the chicken with lemon halves. 4th, place chicken in a roasting pan and surround it with carrots, potatoes, and onions. Roast for 1.5 to 2 hours, basting occasionally, until the chicken is golden and cooked through. Next up, fluffy pancakes with apples and cinnamon. 1. Mix flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and cinnamon in a bowl. 2. In another bowl, whisk buttermilk, eggs, and melted butter. 3. Combine wet and dry ingredients and stir until smooth. 4. Pour batter onto a heated pan, cook until bubbles form, then flip. 5. Serve with apple slices and drizzle with maple syrup. My absolute favorite, warm apple pie with ice cream. 1. Preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Place pie crust in a pie dish. 2. Toss apples with sugar, flour, cinnamon, and nutmeg. 3rd, place apple mixture in the pie crust, dot with butter, and top with a lattice crust or second layer of dough. 4. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes until golden brown. 5. Serve warm with a scoop of ice cream. Next up, butternut squash risotto. 1. Roast butternut squash at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes until soft. 2. In a large pan, sauté onion and garlic in butter. Add arborio rice and stir to coat. 3. Add white wine and cook until absorbed. 4. Gradually add warm vegetable broth, 1 cup at a time, stirring until absorbed. 5. Stir in roasted squash and Parmesan cheese. Garnish with sage. Next up, Hearty beef stew. 1. Brown the beef in a large pot, then remove. 2. In the same pot, sauté onions and garlic. Stir in flour and tomato paste. 3. Add beef, broth, wine, carrots, potatoes, thyme, and bay leaf. 4. Simmer for 1.5 to 2 hours until beef is tender. 5. Season with salt and pepper to taste before serving. Next up, super easy spiced oatmeal with caramelized pears. 1. Cook oats in milk or water according to package instructions. 2. In a pan, melt butter and add pears, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Cook until caramelized. 3rd, serve oatmeal topped with caramelized pears, walnuts, and a drizzle of honey. Next up, pumpkin bread with glaze. 1. Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Grease a loaf pan. 2. In a bowl, mix flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, baking soda, and salt. 3. In another bowl, combine pumpkin, sugar, brown sugar, eggs, and oil. 4. Mix wet and dry ingredients, pour into loaf pan, and bake for 55 to 60 minutes. 5. Drizzle with powdered sugar glaze once cool. And lastly, roasted vegetables and herbs. 1. Preheat oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Toss vegetables with olive oil, herbs, salt, and pepper. 2. Spread on a baking sheet and roast for 25 to 30 minutes until tender and caramelized. We hope you have enjoyed our recipes. Don't forget to subscribe and like.